Hello, everybody. Hello. Ciao. Salute. Welcome. Hola. Cześć. Aloha. Guten Abend. Marhaban. Yeah. Konnichiwa. Happy to see you all. There's people filing in finally there. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Angela. Ciao, Chiara. Hi, Amber. Hi, Priska, and Vero, and CJ, and Anna, and Lorenza. Good. Charlie. Good. Elizabeth. Hi. Glad to see you all here. Yeah, I am glad to be back. I hope I missed you all, and I hope you missed me a little bit, maybe. It was good to have a couple weeks off and get a few things done around the house and some other things, and I needed a little bit of a break, but I am back now. Of course, because I haven't done this for a while, things are sort of out of order here, so you have to bear with me. I don't know if I've got my light right, and I definitely don't have my position here correct, but anyway, we will do the best we can. You're not looking for perfection, right? You're not going to get it here. Thanks, CJ. I've missed it too. It was good to have a break, but it's good to be back. Ciao, B. Hi, Mickey. Hi, salut, Natalie. Hola, Fabiola. And Charlotte, guten Abend. Good to see you guys. Bonjour, Mathis. Who was at Chalon, apparently. Nice. Wish I had been there. Hi. Massart Thomas. Welcome. Salut, Annick. Hey, everybody. Okay, good. Glad to see you all here. It looks like everything's good. We're connecting. Hola, Kelly. Hi, Eugenia. Guten Abend, Karen. Hi, Mara. And Corey, hi. Good to see you. Barbara. Rosanna. Nikki is in Vienna. She's on her trip around Europe, right? Pretty balloon flowers. Thank you, Daphne. Yeah, they're about all that's left blooming outside right now. Everything is sort of starting to die because it's going to be fall. And yeah, there's not much. I have marigolds and yeah, that's about it. Everything else, petunias, just about everything else is dying off. So it's time to get some chrysanthemums and lean into the fact that it's fall. I was trying to put it off as long as possible, but it's here. It's like tomorrow, right? I think is officially the first day of fall. There. And yeah, so anyway, that was all that I had. So I hope that cheers things up a little bit. I've redone my background here a little bit. It's basically still the same stuff, just reorganized a bit. I have everything that I have signed by Mika up here, and different projects that he's worked on here, and then music related stuff and fan club stuff there, in case you were wondering. But before I get into all of that, I should do my regular welcomes. As I said, hello to everybody. If you have not been here before, my name is Deb. I'm the administrator of MikaFanClub.com, our website. This is the Mika Fan Club Instagram Live. This is our 33rd gathering like this year. It's our 4th year of doing this. We started at the beginning of the pandemic, if any of you are new. And yeah, so we're just going to talk about Mika related stuff. We have a lot of Mika stuff to talk about, and whatever else for the next hour or so. And yeah, so thank you all for joining. I took a few weeks off, but back in the saddle now. So someone asks, starting right off here, are you going to one of the concerts in Europe? If you're talking about the concerts in March of 2024, no, I don't have any plans to go to any of those. I am hoping with bated breath, sitting here waiting for Mika to announce other dates. but I don't think I can make any of them in March. Are you going? How many of you are going? I know I see a lot of names here for people that I know bought a lot of tickets. And I guess that's a good place to start. As you know, Mika has announced a tour that he's calling the Apocalypse Calypso Tour. It kicks off at the beginning of March in 2024. It goes to 16 cities in France, and then also goes to Amsterdam, Brussels, Luxembourg, Geneva, and Berlin. And it ends on April 2nd. Those are the dates that we know so far. He has said that there will be more dates announced, but we don't have them yet. So we will just hang in there. For those of you who feel left out because your country is not included, as I keep saying to people, March is 1 month out of 12 next year, and he has plenty of time to announce what he's doing the rest of 2024. You just have to be a little more patient, that's all. So if it's any consolation, know that I'm waiting here with you for more dates and whatever else he'll be doing next year. We also know in other Mika news, if you've been following him, you probably know, he recently released a single called C'est la vie. It's in French, and it is in advance of his next album, which will be all in the French language. And it's going to be released on December 1st. We don't have a name for the album yet, and we don't really know much more. We do know a few of the song titles. Besides C'est la vie, there's one called Sweetie Banana. There's one called, I think, Passager. I think there's a song about the singer Jane Birkin. So we know a few things, but not a lot. He's been kind of secretive. And I'm sure it's still a couple months away. And I'm sure as time gets closer, we'll find out more and more. But that's all been very exciting the last couple of weeks with the new single, the new video for the single, a lyrics video for the single, and news about the album, interviews, mostly in French, on French TV and in French publications, and also the news about the tour for 2024. So if you're like me and you've been following along, it's been a little exhausting because there's been so much. So I think there's going to be a lot more very soon too. So hang in there with me. Corey says, is that some new things on the shelf behind me here? I do have, there's probably a few new things. People have been nice and have been sending me things. But mostly it's the same stuff, just put in different order. So the program from Eurovision is fairly new. And yeah, I think as you look there, you can see most of that. The rosette from Japan is fairly new, or from the Asia tour Mika did in the spring. But yeah, I think everything else is, I've had. So let's see. Hi, Fran. Hey, Rieshu. Mimi is on the bus to Madrid. As you may know, Mika is going to be performing in Madrid on Friday at a festival called Brava Madrid. I know a lot of you are going, and Mimi is on her way. Good luck, and I hope you have a great time. Gabriella is here. I think it's your birthday today, isn't it? Tanti auguri, Gabri, if I've got that right. I think I saw that somewhere. Hi, Annabella. Hi, Celine. Salute. Ciao, Lydia. I see you there. Hi, Graciosa. I am catching up on your comments. Hi, Rose. Hi, Cecily. Hi, Nancy. And Kathy. Wow, lots of familiar names here. I'm glad to see you all. Hi, Sylvia. Salut, Pascal. Fabiola says, this was my shelter during the pandemic times. Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. I think it was for a lot of us. I know it saved me to be able to connect with you guys during the worst days, the darkest days of the pandemic, right? Lots of people are traveling to Madrid. Anna says, yes, I think that's happening. I know a lot of people are going tomorrow in advance for Friday. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Sophie. Hi, Marie and Ed Photos and P. Gilch and some names that I cannot pronounce. CJ says, what is the CD on the top shelf on your left? This is my right. You mean my left is, you look at me, this is the greatest hits, it's called Songbook Volume 1. It was released in Italy. I think it was 2014, I think it was released, or yeah. So, yes, that's what that is. And a friend got it for me and got Mika to sign it, so that's why it's up there. Babette says she's going. I don't know, is that to Madrid or to Europe next spring? Come to Brussels. I would love to. I've been to Brussels once and I absolutely loved it, and I would love to visit again. It's been a long time. I would like to get back to Brussels. Corey says he's praying for a UK show. Yeah, me too. I would love to go back to London or to the UK in general. Angela is going. I know she's got tickets for March. Rose is about to take off. She's going to Madrid. Have a safe journey, Rose, and I am excited to see what surprise you have in store. Because you teased it on your Instagram, and I'm not going to say anything in case people didn't see. Michelle says she's going to see Mika embarrassingly often in the spring, and I'm very proud of that. That sounds like a sorry, not sorry kind of thing, right, Michelle? Ali Rodriguez says, I wish I could go, but he's not coming to Brazil. Well, I would say never say never. You don't know what's going to happen in April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December of 2024. We really don't even know what's happening in January and February of 2024. All we know is what's happening in March. So I would say don't despair yet. Hello, Abdullah. Salute, Fanny. And Valerie, hi, welcome. Promised Land Mika says, hello, I'm going to Amsterdam, my first time traveling outside of England for a Mika show. Well, good luck, and I am sure you'll have a good time. Amsterdam is lovely, and I think the people there will be pretty good too. I think you'll have good company there. I know a lot of people who are going. M. Kieran says, hello, Deb. Do you think we will get anything in the UK apart from festivals? I don't know anything for sure, but I would hope so. And I don't know if you're aware, but if you remember the TV show that Mika did last year, that was in the UK, called The Piano, they're doing that again this year. So I would imagine that's going to keep him in the UK a little bit. So maybe there'll be something related to that as well. So I would say don't despair if you're in the UK. You may, I don't know. I know some things, but they kind of tell me things on like a need to know basis. Like if I don't need to know it right away, I don't know it. So, I wish I could say, but I just don't know. Let's see. Charlotte is going to Amsterdam, Brussels, and Berlin. That's great. I'm jealous. The problem with those dates, I would love to be able to go, but they're right over Easter, and I can't, there's family stuff happening at Easter. Plus my son's birthday is right around there, so it's really hard for me to get away at the end of March, beginning of April, like that. Frustrating, because I would really like to. I would really like to go. Hello, Vanessa. Salut. Michelle. Babette at home is going to Amsterdam. That's great. Vera's going to Paris and Berlin. Hi, Serena. Cecily says, I traveled to LA to see Mika after hearing about it here. Was it worth it? I bet it was. Michelle says, coming to Amsterdam, I'm beyond excited. Although I don't live there anymore, I will travel to see him. Yes, and I think you still know people there, right? Let's see here. Hi, Chantel. Hello, Ernesto. Oh, I should say hola. Get my languages mixed up. Oh, yeah, Mickey says we know a song, another song on the album is called Me, Andy, and Paris. That's true. I knew there was another one, but I couldn't remember what it was. So yeah, so we know the names of 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 or 6 songs, I think. Hi, Tara. Hi, Morgana, or Morgan. Ernesto says, love your magazines. Thanks. I have a lot. I have been accumulating way too many. Ciao, Lorella. Is it Violet? Says, I want him to come back to NYC, maybe in 2025. Well, maybe, or, there's still 8 months left to fill in 2024. So I wouldn't give up hope. Lydia says she's going to 4 concerts. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got sidetracked answering questions. I have my list of things I'm going to talk about, and I got sidetracked there answering your questions and just sort of catching up with all of you because it's been a couple of weeks. So let's see. We talked about the tour, obviously, and the album and the single, and there are a couple other things that are sort of on top of us right now. One thing is the fan club yearbook. We are hoping to be able to give this to the 2022 yearbook to Mika in Spain. Karen is going to meet with Mika and give him the yearbook on Friday. There was a little bit of stress and drama because there was shipping delays and printing delays, and we weren't sure we were going to get the yearbook in time. But fortunately, Karen's yearbook got to her in Germany today, so she's ready to go. She's got it. My copy of the yearbook that I had sent to me here at my house is lost. They don't know where it is. They can't find it. So I have to get a replacement. But that doesn't matter as much as the fact that Karen did get the yearbook, and she will be able to give it to Mika on Friday. And for those of you who are curious, Karen actually sent me some pictures, which I can share with you. That is the cover of the yearbook. It's absolutely gorgeous. Congratulations to those of you who worked on it. It turned out beautiful. And what is so funny about it is the idea of flowers coming out of the piano was conceived well before Mika started to actually use piano with flowers coming out of it on his set. I think the first time we saw him do that was in the spring of this year, and this cover was already underway then. So it's kind of like we were all thinking on the same page. So I'm really pleased with how that turned out, and I think he'll be really surprised to see that cover. And also, this is the back cover, which turned out beautifully also. And I just think the colors are gorgeous on that. And then Karen even made a little video flipping through the yearbook, which I hope is going to be able to be played for you guys. Can you see that, I hope? You can see there's opening pages, there's the timeline, and there's the first section, which is on the history of the fan club, because this was the 15th anniversary version of the yearbook. And you can see some beautiful Mika fan art, some photos and reports from the various gigs that he did. We did a big section on the 15 years of the fan club's existence. Oh, I'll let it play again in case you didn't get to see it very well. Beautiful table of contents and opening pages designed by Celine. Merci beaucoup, Celine. And Michelle, holding your drink, actually helped with some of the other graphics and put together some collages for us. And a lot of you were involved in writing reports and submitting your photos and doing artwork, and I think it turned out really well. The book ended up being 139 pages or something like that. It was just under 140 pages. So it's like twice the size of last year's yearbook. So it was a very full year, 2022. And I think that 2023 will probably be the same. And we will start working on that in the spring of 2024. So if you didn't get a chance to participate in the 2022 yearbook, hopefully you'll get a chance for next year's. But we need to breathe a little bit, and we'll start working on that next year, early next year. I will make a downloadable PDF available on MikaFanClub.com if you would like to download a free version of that yearbook. If you'd like to purchase your own hardcover copy of the yearbook, like Karen was just demonstrating in that video, you'll be able to purchase that. I'll put the link on the fan club site within the next day or two. It's going to be a little more expensive this year because, like I said, the yearbook's twice the size it was last year. So I think it was something like 34 euros or something like that. I can't remember exactly now, plus shipping. So, but we order it through lulu.com, and there's usually discounts. So when you visit the website, you'll find the link and hopefully a discount code to go with it. So that's the full update on the fan club yearbook. More information than you probably wanted to know. Somebody here says, Instagram says, does Mika have any tours around Asia? Well, as you know, he was just in Asia this past spring. He has not announced anything for next year in Asia yet. All he has announced so far for next year is March, and a couple, I think 1 or 2 dates at the beginning, or 1 date at the beginning of April, to support the French album. So we don't know anything else beyond that for next year. So you just sort of have to sit tight and wait to see what unfolds for 2024. Okay, hi Zita. Let's see here. I am flipping through your comments here. Christina says, hope Mika adds some dates in Italy. I think I wouldn't be surprised if he does, but we just have to wait and see what happens. Agni, hi. I'm a little bit behind on your comments. I'm sorry, because I was yakking away about the yearbook, so I'm trying to catch up here, see what I missed. Hi, Renaud. Hi, Vivian. going to Luxembourg. That's lucky. I would like to be going to Luxembourg. I passed through it once many years ago, but I really didn't visit. Hi, Cosmopolitan Boy. Joe says there's Olympics in July and August. They're in France, right? They're in Paris this year. So yeah, that might be, I don't know, that might be interesting as far as travel goes. Camila says going to Lyon and Grenoble. Is Mika coming back to Australia? I'm afraid I have to keep saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Aside from March of 2024, I don't know what's happening next year. Ali Rodriguez, I'm sorry, I'm stumbling over your name. Ali Rodriguez says Mika was supposed to do Brazil's Lollapalooza in 2020, but then there was the pandemic. And in April of 2024, there's going to be another Lollapalooza. So they are hoping. Yeah, I mean, who knows? We don't have anything announced yet, so we just sort of have to, we're in that limbo where we're kind of waiting. Keeper of the Mika secrets. Yeah, well, such as they are, CJ. Bonjour, Martine. I see you there. Hi, Kelly is inked. Hortensia, hi. Paula, ciao. I am way behind on your comments here. Vera says, thank you for the MFC pre-sale. Yeah, thank you to Mika and his team for organizing that for us. There were a few pre-sales this time for the tour. Spotify had one, and the Accor Arena had their own, and so I'm really glad that the fan club was able to get their own pre-sale as well. Mylena says, where is Mika? I have no idea. I'm not sure where he is. I do not know. Hi, Camille. Salut. Priska says, really happy the yearbook arrived in time. I can't tell you how happy I am. I was so worried about, we worked really hard to get it done at the, in plenty of time. And then they, emailed me on, I think it was Friday last week, and said there were printing delays. Oh, I thought, oh my gosh. But it all worked out, so. Yeah, I am way behind on your comments here. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up. You're talking about the yearbook here. I guess I'm going to skip through these. I'm sorry if I miss anything. If I miss anything that was important here, let's see. Austria is still waiting. Yeah, a lot of countries are still waiting. Hi, Gay. Ciao. Mika è previsto in Italia in concerti. Hi from Korea. Korea is waiting as well. Yeah, like I said, I know it seems like he announced all these dates in March and you feel like you're so left out, because believe me, I felt that way also. But you have to know that there are, what did I say, 8 more months in 2024 that we don't know about yet. And more, actually, if you count January and February. So who knows what's going to happen? I really don't. I really, really don't. Andrea says, do you have Mika's private schedule for the next 3 years? And I wish I did. I would be happy to have it for the next 3 months, just to sort of have like a clue as to what's going on. So Naomi Kurihara Art says, hello, new to the fan club. Welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Let's see here. Lydia asks, Mika in Italia in concerti in 2024. Non lo so, Lydia. I don't know yet. Anna says the ticket sales are crazy. Big venues almost sold out in 2 days. Yeah, I did want to touch on that. A lot of the venues are practically sold out. You know, there may be a few seats, like Paris, I think, you know, just has some standing spaces left, and maybe one seat here and one seat there, you know, just very, very few. So I heard that all of the venues are at least half sold. So many of them are like virtually sold out, and all of them are at least half sold. So if you were planning to go in March, yeah, please do buy your tickets. I also did want to say a lot of people have been trying to sell tickets. I guess they maybe bought some tickets through one pre-sale and then were able to get better seats in a different pre-sale, and so they're trying to sell tickets, and they've been asking me to repost their ticket sales, and I'm happy to do that eventually, but I didn't feel right doing that on the first day of general sales on Friday. But I think, you know, probably next week I will be able to start to repost your ticket sales if you're selling off the extras that you bought. Also, for those of you who don't know, if you don't visit our MikaFanClub.com website, we have a section on there where you can post tickets that you have that are extra, that you're looking to get rid of, and also buy tickets if you happen to have run into a sold out situation and you can't find tickets. So it's a fans helping fans kind of thing. It's not ticket touts. The prices are not inflated. People sell the tickets for what they got them for. And we're not technically supposed to say that we're selling tickets. But if you're looking for tickets, or if you're looking to get rid of extra tickets you have, you can visit MikaFanClub.com. So let's see here. Hi, Lisa Salut. Let's see here. For those of you who are going to Madrid, Karen has just reminded me that there is a fan action for the Madrid show on Friday. People are going to be holding up pink and green hearts during, I think it's Origin of Love and C'est la vie. If he sings C'est la vie, is that right? And if you have questions about that, I reposted Karen's Instagram story today, so you can you can see that, and there's a link in that Instagram story. So let's see here. I am still trying to catch up with your comments. Sorry, guys. Anna says there's still lots of tickets for Grenoble. So if you didn't get a place in Lyon, which is basically sold out, try to go to Grenoble. Yeah. Are the concerts in March? Whoops. Vivian asks, are the concerts in March going to be more French songs, or is he doing both? I would imagine the focus is going to be on the French album, so I would think that a lot of the songs are going to be in French. But I can't imagine Mika ever doing a concert where he doesn't do like Grace Kelly and Relax and Love Today. I mean, maybe, but I think the focus will definitely be on the French songs, in particular the new songs from the French album. That is my guess anyway. Andrea asks a personal question. How is Crosby and Mr. Deb? Crosby is my dog. For those of you who don't know, Crosby is good. He's being naughty. I can hear my husband upstairs. I think he's barking, and my husband's trying to do a business call. But he's great. He's great, and he makes us laugh a billion times a day. So, and my husband's fine. He's up there working away. So, Celine says, I bought, in spite of myself, at least 1/3 of the Bercy tickets. Well, we hope that we can help you resell them, Celine. Kelly is Ink says, I was wondering if I could join. I'm a fan and would love to know more about all the new things with Mika. Yes, this is a very good question, Kelly, and the answer is that anybody can join Mika Fan Club. All you need to do really is go over to our website, mikafanclub.com, and register an account. It's free to register, and it's fairly straightforward, just like you would register on any other account. You need to provide your name and a password, and I don't think we require much else. You'll get an email asking you to confirm. You click on the link in that email and your account's active, and then you're a member, and you have all access to every section of the Mika Fan Club site. And you can join in the conversations or not if you don't want to. And you can read about other people's experiences at gigs and see the photos and the videos that they post. You can also participate in our competitions that we have, and you can also learn about pre-sales, ticket sales, giveaways that we might have, that kind of thing. So yes, it's easy to join, and we would love for you to join and love to get to know you better, so please do. And that sort of segues into something else I was going to talk about. We have been talking about trying to make some tutorials about navigating the website, because some people seem to find it difficult to find things. So we thought we would try to make some tutorials and either text with screenshots or maybe even video. And if you're interested in helping us put those together, please let me know, because well, we could use some help, and we can't do everything. And if you have some time and would like to help us, let me know about that. That it was something that was on my list to talk about. So thank you for giving me the chance to bring that up. Let's see here. What else? Hello from Switzerland. Hi, Anais. Hi. Hi, Kiara. Hi, Cecilia, welcome. Priska says tutorials is a great idea. Well, and Priska, someone who can speak multiple languages would also be helpful, because we can do Google Translate, obviously, and but somebody who would be confident in translating, that would be helpful if you have some time. So let's see if there was anything else that I wanted to talk to, and then I might have a few minutes to bring one or two people in to chat. I did want to mention, I always ask in the Instagram story if you have any ideas for what we wanted to talk about this week. And obviously, those of you who replied said the tour, the album, the single. I think we've covered a lot of that. People wanted to talk about Spain, and I think that we have talked about that. Hopefully those of you who are going to Spain will have a chance to all meet up and, have a shared experience and participate in the fan action if you're going to be in Spain. And I wanted to say, about the Spanish Q&A. Somebody asked about that. As you may know, Mika has been doing cute little TikTok videos where he takes videos that fans have submitted and then he answers their questions. And he's done it for Asia in the spring, and he's done it for Italy, and he did it for France. And he recently collected questions for from Spanish-speaking fans, and is supposed to be putting together a video for that. I assume that's going to come out this week since he's going to be in Spain on Friday, but I haven't heard when. And I just wanted to let you all know that even though the Mika Fan Club advertises the possibility for these Q&As, I don't actually get the videos. They don't come to me. They go directly to Mika's team. So I don't know how many responses they got. I don't know, when they're going to do it, how many people are going to be included. I don't know any of the details of that. It completely bypasses me. It goes, the videos that you send in go to mikacompetition@gmail.com, which is not one of our email addresses. So I don't know. And I'm hoping that the Spanish-speaking fans' questions are addressed this week. I think they will be, if not by Friday, sometime soon after, because, like I said, Mika's going to be in Spain on Friday. So hopefully you'll see it soon. And one other fun thing I was going to mention, this is just sort of a personal kind of thing. When I asked for questions and I said, what would you like to talk about? CJ said cheese, because Mika has mentioned French cheese in a couple of his recent interviews. And one of the cheeses that he said he liked best of all is a French cheese called epoisse. And I really love cheese. That's like one of my favorite. And my friends know this. Like my one friend always buys me cheese for my birthday. And I love cheese. But when I went to a restaurant in England once, I tried epoisse. And I absolutely hated it. It's the only cheese I have ever hated. And I wanted to show you, to prove to you that I really, really don't like epoisse. I asked the server to write down the name of the cheese so I would remember it and not ever order it again. And this is what he wrote. You see, there's an X, epoisse X. So this is my reminder that this is the cheese I do not like. And this is the cheese I should not ever get again. So every time Mika mentions epoisse, it makes me laugh because X on epoisse. So anyway, that's just a little personal thing that CJ, you wanted to talk about cheese. There, I spoke about cheese. So I have about 15 minutes left or so, and I will try to bring in a couple of, or at least one person to talk about some things before we have to sign off. Mariana says she is almost arriving at Lisbon. Have a great time. I know you've been looking forward to seeing Mika for a long time, so I hope you have a really great time, Mariana. Kiara C74 is wanting to come in and join the conversation. So Kiara, I am going to try to bring you in as long as our internet is good, and hopefully we'll be able to connect, right? So I just wanted to warn you that I'm going to try to bring you in. So let's see. What does epoisse taste like? It tastes like old gym socks. It's really funky. I like funky cheese. I love blue cheeses, and I don't mind funky cheeses. This just left a terrible taste in my mouth after. I did not like it. If you want to try it, the server even said to me that some people really love it and some people really hate it. And I just really fell in that really hating it category. So let's see here. Okay, Kiara, I am going to try to bring you in. Let's see how we do. Hi, Anne. Maybe it was overripe, Andrea says. I don't know. It was not good. I guess I would try it again just to see, but it must be the cilantro of the cheese world. Yeah, maybe, because some people really hate cilantro too. So, but I like cilantro, not epoisse. Fran Hat says, "Dear Deb, is your husband a Mika fan too, or is he sometimes bored or sick when he hears the name Mika?" He has had to endure this for more than 16 years. And I would not say he is a huge fan. He likes some things really well, some songs he loves really, but sometimes I think, yes, I think he kind of just is like shakes his head and rolls his eyes and just, yeah. So I think he's just over it. I am so sorry, Kiara. It says you're unable to join. So I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. If maybe you need to upgrade your Instagram, I'm not sure. Karen says, I don't like smelly cheese at all. I'll stick with brie. I love brie. Let's see here. I'm just looking through what you've written here. Does it smell like old socks as Mika's favorite camembert? Yes, that's what I would call it as. I mean, camembert is good, but epoisse was just not. So anyway, that's my cheese talk. Somebody said Red Leicester for the win. I really, yes, I like that too. I love cheddar and similar type cheeses, but I really like almost every kind of cheese. That's just not that one. Anne says my husband is defo not a Mika fan. Yeah, I would say that he doesn't. It's sort of like Disney. Those of you who have known me for a while know that I really love Disney, and that I actually used to work on a Disney site with my friend, and I sort of lived and breathed Disney for 20 some years, and was at Disney World several times a year, and I still do. I love Disney, and my husband enjoyed it when he was there, but it was not ever his passion. And that's probably sort of how he is about Mika. He's been to a Mika concert, two if you count the Royal Festival Hall in November. And like I said, he likes some songs real well, and he thinks Mika seems like a nice guy, but he's just not as passionate about it as I am. So Michelle says, your husband can hang out with Mr. Holding Your Drink when we go to a concert. Yeah, he'll be happy to have the company, I'm sure. They can go have a drink. They can be the ones holding the drink, Michelle. Charlotte says, it's gotten to a point where I feel like I need to mention this obsession on a first date just so they know what they're in for. That's pretty good. Well, I'll tell you how bad it is now that after all this time, my mother actually will ask me, how's Mika doing? As if it's like right after she asks me how my son is doing, it's like, and how's Mika doing? So yeah, maybe that's a problem. I don't know. Which concerts are you going? I don't have any concerts personally. Myself, I don't have any scheduled right now. So Anne says, my husband took me to Chalon, but didn't get out of the camper van. Oh my goodness. It's best to leave those not Mika addicted at home. Yeah, maybe that's true. That's probably true. Andrea says, Disney ain't all that. Ugh, Andrea. Anyway. Okay, well, we're winding down now. So there was one other thing I wanted to mention as I look at my list. I think I covered everything else. Spain, the fan action, cheese, tour news, album news, song titles. There was one other thing I missed. There is a fan named Yasmin who I don't think is here today. I didn't see her name pop up She asked if somebody would be able to take a letter that she's written and give it to Mika if they see him. Maybe I'll send her your way, Karen, to see. I didn't see her here, or else I would address her directly. But anyway, yeah. And then the one other thing, the final thing that I was going to mention is that this week marks the 13th anniversary of the release of Mika's second album, The Boy Who Knew Too Much. It was released in September of 2009, and depending on your location, it was released either on the 18th or the 21st of September. So right in this area, right around this week sometime. And it just so happens that I have a couple copies, extra copies of this album. Dun, dun, dun. This is the French deluxe limited edition album, which means that the first CD, or it's a 2 CD pack, and the first CD is the regular album, and the second CD is a concert that Mika recorded at a London venue called Sadler's Wells in June of 2009. So this is the album, the regular album, and then this is like the live set. So if you don't have this and you would be interested in having it, I have 2 copies to give away to sort of celebrate the anniversary of the album. And you can send an email to, this is our email address, mfc.competition@gmail.com. And you have until Friday at noon Central Europe time to get your entries in, and I will draw 2 names at random and send these out to you if you're interested. I know a lot of people don't get real CDs anymore. Everybody streams, and nobody has the real deal. But if you want these, they're pretty nice. These are sealed. They've never been opened. And as I said, they are, the front here of the label, I know it's backwards and you probably can't read it. It says, though, that it's the new album, the limited edition deluxe French version. So, like I said, MFC, thank you, Karen, for writing it down, mfc.competition@gmail.com. And that's just sort of to celebrate 13 years. It's hard to believe that, or 14 years, I'm sorry, 14 years since this album was released. It's crazy. It's crazy to think of. So yeah, yeah, the booklet is nice. I don't have it handy, and this is sealed, so I don't want to open that. But yeah, the booklet is very nice. Lots of Mika artwork in there. So if you're interested. And then I think that is about my time. It's about all there is. I think I covered everything. Did anybody have any other questions about anything before I go? Yeah, we will do this again next week. I hope to have some other things to tell you. I was hoping I would have some news for you today that not necessarily Mika related, but fan club related, and it didn't come through yet. But to sum up this week, competition, if you want, mfc.competition@gmail.com. Send me your name and your Mika Fan Club username and your email address, and I will draw 2 names at random after Friday noon Central Europe time. So that's one thing. Second thing, if you're interested in helping us out with tutorials on how to navigate the site, like how to register, how to sign up for an event, you know, to let us, to RSVP, let us know you're going to be attending an event, how to make a post on the forum, just some basics like that. Please let me know, drop me a note, and we can get started on that project. And let's see what else. Oh, the yearbook book PDF will be available on mikafanclub.com within the next couple of days. Give me time. I got to get my act together, and I'll post it on there. And the link for purchasing the yearbook, if you want to purchase your own copy, that will be on there as well. And please do, if you don't already have an account, register on mikafanclub.com. And it's free, it's easy to join, and we would love to have you there. And I think that is about it for now. So I'll be back next week, and hopefully we'll have a lot more to talk about. And those of you who've been to Spain can maybe share what the show was like. And yeah. So just looking here one last time to see if I missed anything. Yes. Well, everybody who's going to Spain, travel safe and have a great time. If you talk to Mika, tell him I said hi. And I will look forward to seeing you all next week here. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop me a question here or over on the forum. I'm DC Deb over on the forum. And I try to answer everything. So please never hesitate to write. And I'll talk to you again really soon. Take care till then. Ciao for now.